there before you go, there she is. There she is. Beautiful, beautiful leopard. There is Princess Tlalamba, but I'm going to double check now that we can see her face. It looks like Shadulu, everybody. No, not definitely not Shadulu. 3 and 3. Can see her spot pattern, the 3s. Can you, Beaks? Okay, we're going to spend some time with her. We're going to get an ID for you, send you to David, who's at the dam. But so James just confirmed this is Saseka. So my initial thought when I saw her, she got a little bit of a sort of longer face than Tlalamba does, and Tlalamba doesn't have, well, Shadulu's got five spots. Tlalamba's got 3 on the right, and I think Saseka's also got 3, might be 3, 2, 3. But she's got just this longer face, this sort of very pretty little face. Not that Tlalamba's not pretty, she's just got a little bit more of a stronger physique, stronger face than Saseka does. There look how beautiful she is. And she's not very far away from where we first had her on New Year's Eve. And she's showing us how to lounge in a tree, everybody. Isn't that wonderful? That's how you lounge. So it seems like Saseka's officially got the longest tail out of all our leopards. It's hard to compare, really. A few months younger than Tlalamba. She comes all the way from the southwestern Sabi Sands. Ndube and Nyati lodges down there. She moved very far away for a female. So actually, if Tingana does mate with this little one here, that'll be fine. Some new bloodline in the north. Can I ask you all a question? Does it make you a little bit lethargic and sleepy when you see a leopard just chilling like this? Not me. I quite enjoy it. I just wish we were a little bit closer. Obviously it's fine with the lens that we have here. Makes Megan feel sleepy. Oh, sorry, Megs. What can we do? Don't forget, everybody, this is a live game drive safari coming to you from the heart of the Sabi Sands in the Greater Kruger National Park, where we're sitting on the northern parts of Djuma with a young 21-month-old leopard. Oak Tree's question is how much of Saseka and Tlalamba's territory overlap. Well, actually, Tlalamba's establishing a territory that is kind of fitting into Tundi's, kind of squeezing Tundi more to the sort of west, or to the east. And we haven't seen Saseka scent marking. I think she's still moving around. I think she's still trying to find her bearings. We're very happy that she's finding her bearings here, because she's such a wonderful cat. But I don't think she's scent marking yet. When we caught her the other day, when we kind of found her right at the junction of Vuitela Access with Zoe's Road and Western Quarantine, there's a tree there that all the cats are scent marking on. The day before, Shadulu had been there, Hukumura had been there, Tingana had been there, Tlalamba had been there, and when we saw her, she's sniffing that tree, and we caught her almost like she was caught with her hand in the cookie jar. She had that very, like, oh no, I've been found. So I think she's been quite wary, and she's bouncing between all of these individuals, trying to sort of hang out in a place that they're not really hanging out in. And so she's probably being quite localized, maybe very small movements. But then she probably hits scent marking areas and then decides, oh, I'm going to go that way. So I think she's avoiding where the others are hanging out. And there's probably like a little triangle here, without knowing much about what's going on north in Buffelshoek here. Just knowing what our leopards are doing. Just to the east of us is the Buffelshoek sign. That's where Tingana was last seen with Tlalamba. That's about 500 meters. The last time we had Saseka, she was probably 500 meters just south of us here on the between the block between Aubrey's and Gallagher. I'll probably show you on a map shortly to make it a little bit easier for you to understand. And then Hukumuri seems to sort of avoid this area, cutting through. Okay, so I've done my best to interpret it the way I see it at the moment. Okay, H, or let's say X over here is Shadulu. This is what she's been doing. Walking along parallel with Hukumuri, against vertical axis, and then cutting across. Hukumuri coming from the south. He does something quite similar, except he goes off a little bit more north, up towards the gate, and then over again. Saseka is right here at the moment. The X marks the spot, right at the top of the map. And Tlalamba, this is kind of her from the Buffelshoek sign. She kind of goes down Gallagher to sort of Quarantine, as we know. She's always around Quarantine, Vuitela, across Gowrie to sort of Hyena Road. This area is a bit fluid at the moment. We're not seeing her enough to establish any more than that. So she's probably doing a little bit in Buffelshoek now at the moment that we're not sure of. And then Tingana, this is kind of a route he has. He comes from Buffelshoek down Aubrey's, down across Gallagher, Philemon's, all the way down to Pangolin, and then kind of goes out into Battalier and up past Buffelshoek Dam to the north. But that can also incorporate a huge amount of this area as well. I mean, he used to spend a lot of time over here. He came from Torchwood the other day, so his tracks came in. But this is sort of a route that he's been doing a lot. And then he comes in again from the north, and then he comes in from the east. So he's not really spending enough time down here anymore that I'm familiar with. I haven't seen much of him doing that of late. But Tundi is sort of fitting in sort of this area, Twin Dams, over here into Torchwood, with Kachava further over on the east. That tree I was talking about, right over there, that is the sort of middle ground. So even Tlalamba does a little turn around there at the moment. So it's just such a nice sort of spot. Everyone seems to be visiting it. So I hope my map hasn't been a little bit too over the top. But anyway, it's nice to see these things represented. And let's go. Thanks, David. Safely home now. The spotted cats are waking up. I think she heard FC, oh, here we go, FC say there's an update that Owen was still looking at the sunset. As Saseka got up and said, the sun's still up? We thought it was gone a while ago. Oh, are you going to come down? Look how ladylike she sits. Oh, there we go, Saseka. That's the way to sit. She's waking up. The eyes are wide awake. She's now trying to figure out, okay, do I hear anything on the wind? Am I really hungry enough to climb down from this tree? The lazy arm. What a wonderful afternoon it has been with Saseka. You can now clearly see a very different face. Samantha, so many yawns. Yeah, she's making us yawn. I just love it how they look straight into the eyes like that.